YouTube. So it's Erin again, checking in for the appreciation vlog. I know it's been a very long time since I've done one of these. I kind of had the end of the year and summer vacation, and now I like not summer vacation, but summer happens, and and now I'm back at school. And I've been meaning on doing a vlog for forever, but I have been just like super crazy busy, and it's no excuse, but I'm gonna try and use that as an excuse anyway. But I know over the summer I was thinking about what I wanted to do next for the vlog, and what I thought was appropriate, especially since my gap has been for the summer, would be to talk a little bit about Swagelok, which is where I interned this last summer, and kind of give them some credit for all the things that they've done. So background: the summer I worked at Swagelok over in Solon, in the continuous improvement department, focusing on corporate lean, and the kinds of things I was doing there was kind of event support things in different parts of the company. I helped out with some of the training modules that they're going to be using to kind of teach lean throughout the company, and then also had the chance to do some changeover reduction, which is all kind of out there engineeringness. But basically, I worked with a very small group of people, and especially worked with my main supervisor, Jeff. And then I was supposed to go 50-50 between Jeff and David, but I ended up kind of spending most of my time with David. So this is gonna be primarily for him, but it's really for Swagelok in general. Also, as part of my background, I am taking a Lean Sigma class right now, combining the concepts that are found in Lean and Six Sigma, to try and work towards my black belt, hopefully, one day. Right now it's the green belt in efficiency. So I wanted to do something over the summer that would help prepare me for that. And so I was switched over to the continuous improvement department over at Swagelok, and they kind of focus on getting me very involved with learning lean. Jeff especially was really great. He was pretty much in charge of me, and scoped out my projects, had everything set up by the time I got to Swagelok. And that in itself was so cool, just being able to look at my binder, have everything set up, have all my contacts and everything ready, and know exactly well, for the most part, what I was going to be doing, what I expect from the experience. And just kind of know that things have been planned out for me to be there. So that in itself was cool. And then really just everyone at Swagelok was so welcoming, and very supportive and helpful. My first task, I guess, was to work on these training modules, and I had the 5 modules that Jeff had been working on to kind of just finalize them. And I did a little bit of research just to learn more about the topics and things, but if I had questions, everyone was there just to jump in and answer them. And even doing lean events and following David, just to get in my blurb for him, was so great. He was like my boss and my friend, and very open about talking with me about anything that was going on, answering questions. Jeff too. I mean, just very open to sitting down, helping me out, getting lunch, answering questions, anything that I needed. They were all over it. And I think they liked me a little bit. You know, I like to have fun. But really great guys, and I felt so glad to work with them. Especially I had the opportunity to try just to see so much of the company and to try things, and they were very open to giving me more tasks and letting me take responsibility for more. And I learned so much at Swagelok. Just for anyone watching, Swagelok is such a great company, and they really treat their employees very well. Especially for interns, it's a great experience. They they really had me working on things that were important, and I learned a lot. And especially now that I'm in the Lean Sigma class, it's ridiculously hard, but I'm so much further ahead than I would have been if I had just come in dry and hadn't known any of the concepts for Lean. They really are doing best practice, up to date in what's going on in the Lean world. So I'm so much further ahead than I would have been otherwise, I guess. Um, and I am very truly appreciative and grateful for everything that I learned. Um, and hopefully I made some kind of impact at the company. It was only 10 weeks, but I really loved all the people I worked with, even for some of the lean events that I got to be a part of. I loved some of the supervisors, some of the operators that I got to work with. Just really having fun with even people that I didn't have events with. And it was kind of cool, even just being a little bit of the expert. I was helping out some of the managerial um, kind of, yeah, I guess managers for some of the sites, helping them with their events, since I'd sat through a couple of them, getting things ready. And that was really cool for me, especially being able to facilitate some of the events. Um, so I guess I wanted to do, we kind of did a tiny department thank you, uh, the other intern and I. Um, but I want to get out for anyone that I worked with. If you see this, or if you don't, or um, if you're thinking about working at Swagelok, listen to this too. Thank you guys so much for really teaching me a lot about for Lean and Six Sigma and about manufacturing. You really actually, I think I had this in my presentation. You changed my view of manufacturing. I never wanted to be in it, based on the classes I've taken here, but I am so incredibly open to doing manufacturing now. Like, there's some really cool stuff that goes on that I'd like to be a part of. Um, and whether I come back to Swagelok or not, I wouldn't have passed up the experience with the company for anything in the world. Um, and for that, I love you guys, and I will always be a huge fan of Swagelok, and I will always, for the rest of my life, anytime someone brings up Swagelok, and it's happened a couple times even today, I'm always going to be an advocate for Swagelok and for the engineering departments there, or even the continuous improvements and any other department. The people are great, the company is great, the products are great, and I am so glad that I got to be a part of it. So I guess with that, thank you again. I love you guys, especially Jeff and David. You guys got me through everything. So yeah, thanks.